Titus to Acheran. Do you read me? Damn it.
How could that fool Luz not have known?
He took the whisperings of that sorcerer to be his own inspiration.
Luz was merely a pawn.
They killed Nozick. Led us to believe they would do the same to Luz.
So we would deliver him precisely where they wanted him.
And that spectacle in the catacombs.
Deceit, to trick that puppet Luz into finishing the work.
Whoa.
It is worse than I could have imagined.
That pillar floods the land with corruption.
Titus to Acheran, come in!
Vox is useless.
We must find our brothers.
I'm gonna stick with the heavy bolter. Sorry, the heavy bolt rifle.
Cadians!
The Emperor
They are
protects.
broken.
The Emperor protects. The Emperor protects. The Emperor protects.
Knowledge drips from his eternal eyes and glistening jewels faces.
Out!
Shimmering visions.
It's that monstrous obelisk.
And I'm
It screams a silent wail of corruption.
Please.
Their human minds were not prepared for malign energies of this magnitude.
Few are.
Should we show them mercy? We must leave that
To the commissariat. We have more pressing duties.
I mean, I was tempted to start blasting, but he's just done. He's had enough. Poor guy.
I'm receiving a coded locator signal. Acheran's signature. Not far from here.
Can we trust it?
I believe so.
Mark it on Auspex.
Yes, brother. Cut down those heretics!
Arcadians, are you of sound mind?
Yes, my lord! We are unbroken!
you honor your homeworld's memory, soldiers.
Thank you, Lord! We will fight to the end!
I know you will. Your sons of Cadia.
Your treachery ends now.
Reload!
Right, your problems. You're not problems anymore. I know I tried to dodge that. I'm popping this.
Corruption!
Did I not get any health from that?
No victory for you here, demon.
Damned heretics spill from every crevice!
Luz was so convinced Aurora would destroy the traitors, but instead it has empowered them. Tremendously so.
We need to clear that obstruction.
Yeah, I'm just gonna grab this health for a second. You can see just how
Stabilizing vitals.
horrible the 41st millennium is now, can't you? With chaos everywhere and humanity constantly being assailed by psychic powers they can't defend against.
That foul sorcerer took the power source.
Somewhere well defended, no doubt.
Damn you, Luz.
How does this compare to Graya?
Incalculably worse. A warp rift of such size will permit the darkest of horrors to pass through.
The fleet will be preparing an orbital barrage.
Then we must hurry.
Runners!
Titus!
Your worthless life is ended. Reloading!
Look at that broken ship. Is that the ship we threw at
I
it?
thought your squad dead.
We were spared that fate.
The sword of whatever.
Captain awaits you inside.
Courage and honor.
Courage and honor.
Brothers?
Be mindful of the casualties.
That's a lot of body bags. That's a lot of body bags.
I have lost one platoon.
You see so much more detail in single player. Pick up more things.
The weaker-minded are gone.
Titus, report! What in the name of Holy Terra do you call this?
We failed to stop Luz.
I can see that.
He was tainted. An unwitting puppet of the arch-enemy.
We are now facing a warp rift the size of a small cruiser. 3 volleys from the Resilient and not a scratch on that pillar. If it has a weakness, I need to know what it is.
It is powered by the artifact from Graia. If we can destroy that...
Where is it?
We do not know.
You call that a solution?
What is the alternative?
There is a field around the pillar, impenetrable to our ordnance. We have observed their forces passing through it on foot. We must get close enough to see if we can do the same. Proceed through those doors. We make our assault imminently.
Well, I guess that's it.
And despicable foe. Betrayers of the Emperor. Slayers of purity and brotherhood. Insolent.
A fine gift from the Force.
Tell me, brothers, what is the...
Our forces are divided in 2. I will lead the main assault from the Temple of Aethor. I sent 2 squads to move on the enemy's flank, but we have lost contact with them. They are carrying the company standard. If they have fallen...
We will retrieve it, Captain.
Ultramarines! Ready!
Go find this standard.
The front is beyond this bridge!
What is that thing? Look out!
Helldrain! Spread out!
Munitions secured.
Like your treacherous brethren on Nevigas! Gutless traitors!
Oh no, it's stuck on the Tango.
Cut down these decrepit totems of heresy!
Penetrate his armor. Ready to deploy special tactics.
Yeah, this bolt is not doing it, is it?
Restocking.
I think I picked up the wrong ones.
That accursed obelisk grants the enemy unlimited maneuverability.
Have you considered exterminatus?
This is a burial world, Titus. If we fail to defeat the enemy, then I will burn this place. But I would prefer to not disgrace these honored dead.
Can our scans locate the signature of the power source?
We are blinded by all the interference.
It is out there. at the heart of that profane madness.
Agreed. One way or another, we must reach that obelisk.
Then we shall.
Be they traitor, heretic, or believer,
Grabbing equipment.
Titus, proceed on until you reach the second force. Hope to Terra they still stand.
Yes, Captain. The Emperor protects.
Good hunting, brother. Second company! Make ready!
Yes, Captain. I don't mind him. He's okay. He's just a bit up himself, but I don't know if he's a Primaris Marine or the Firstborn. Not that it should really matter, but the Primaris and the Firstborn don't get on.
Reloading weapon.
It's me helping.
Tell your squads to hold off on using grenades until my signal. It's going to get a lot tougher the closer we get, so we'll need those frags.
Understood, sir.
Stavros, getting hammered.
I cannot fathom that 10 of our brothers may have fallen. Along with the Standard.
I dare not picture the company banners soiled by treacherous hands.
Ultramarines do not fall without a fight. They are alive. But they may be in need of support.
And we must move quickly.
I agree.
Where is your false god's power now?
Target the witch!
I'm gonna say, where is he?
Suffer in death, witch.
An end of heresy. Kill a lesser sorcerer while he's reviving a rubric. Oh, cool. Right, I need to drop this.
Loading ammunition. See how the priests maintain these graves, even in the midst of this war.
Their devotion is commendable.
We must hurry. Our brothers pay in blood for every second we delay.
They should be on the other side of that door.
They should, yeah. But, you know, looting and stuff. Ammo and such things. Guardian relic.
Magazine.
I already have one. I didn't realize they were in the campaign, but obviously I do now. Hold, brothers, we're coming.
Brothers! The Standard! It lies crumpled in the dirt like a rag.
Lieutenant, what are your orders?
We fight! Brothers! Assemble around the Standard! Victory or death!
Yes, brother. Victory or death!
I haven't done this as Titus.
We hold this ground in the name of the Primer!
Oh, this is cool.
If we die with vengeance on our lips! Vengeance!
Get up, Tharius! My leg is gone, brother! Cover him!
All formation!
Back, you treacherous scum! Tharius!
He has fallen!
There is no end to them!
There is! Or we shall find it!
I mean, this is cool. This is poster art stuff, codex art stuff even.
Lieutenant, I received your message. Brief me.
It's cool. That's so cool. I'm not a massive Ultramarines fan at
Central
all,
obelisk appears to be
but
the
that's
source
cool.
of their power. It's protected by an energy field.
Give me a solution.
We've hit that shield with everything we've got. Nothing gets through.
My lord! There may be a way. In the catacombs, Lou said all it took was a transference of alignment. And then he inverted something. An object.
What of it?
It was identical to that obelisk.
You want to invert that?
Explain.
The Aurora device might have a weakness.
Might?
Chapter Master, we cannot stay here.
Lieutenant, you stand by Sergeant Gadriel's assessment.
I do.
Captain Akaran, muster your company.
Aye, Chapter Master.
Titus and Cal gotta go way back.
Brothers! The heretics clamor for a taste of victory! But we will defy them this day, as we have defied them for 10 millennia! We are the sons of Ultramar, servants to the Emperor and guardians of the Imperium. Let these wretches feel the wrath of ancient vengeance!
My lord, our vanguard forces are through the field.
Hit them hard, Captain!
Yes, lord. All forces, fire at will!
I do like the back of these hover tanks. It's a cool design at the back, I just don't like the design of the front.
By the Primarch!
Demon!
Greet it well!
Macias! Train all battle tank guns on that abomination!
Yes, my lord!
Captain, form a defensive line here.
Company! Defensive line!
Brother Titus, you will have only moments to execute your plans. Move quickly.
This must be the control unit. Do you understand any of this?
No.
Lieutenant! Do we have a solution or not?
Stand by. There.
That could kill you.
We're out of options.
I mean, it was his plan.
Brother!
I'll live.
need to fix his chains.
Three.
You have brothers in mind?
Viridian and Talassa. We will handle the last one.
I'll get them moving. Brief them over the Vox.
Yes, Captain.
Let's go. The big push.
Viridian, Talassa, have you received new orders from Akaran?
We have, brother. Moving to point Alpha now. Talassa en route to point Beta.
You will need to rotate the small replica of the obelisk. But be warned, it will hurt.
Not as much as it will hurt the treacherous bastards out there. Pain deepens devotion. I will gladly volunteer.
Go well, brothers. Brothers!
Titus! The heretics are seething from the blow you just dealt them. They will be dealt 3 more before the night is through. Because the will of Ultramarine. Our faith is both blade.
Punch a hole in that turret! Crack grenade deployed! Now you shall know fear! Swapping magazines! Terminating them!
Got him. No fear. Oh, that was 2 perfect parries. Well, that hasn't happened before, has it?
Need to reload!
I'm not great on the perfect parries. Yeah, definitely need to buy myself a controller with a working left bumper and a working... You've got that one? Yeah, you've got that one. Working left bumper and a working B button.
That colossal demon hounds our forces.
What exactly are we doing with these obelisks?
The Aurora device opens a rift to the Imperium, a gateway. These smaller obelisks appear to be the keys to that gate.
We turn the keys and lock the gate.
Exactly.
Let's go.
Through this door, brothers!
Go!
Treachery will be punished. Heretics, cast them into the abyss.
Do not spare them your wrath.
I feel like we need to really push. Nice. Well done, brothers.
Restocking.
Look! See how it writhes in agony.
2 left. Talassa, report.
This is Straben. It is done.
May the Emperor bless you, Straben.
I am but a lightning rod for his will.
Yes, you
You
are.
may rejoin the main effort.
Predator!
Drive the blade in deep, brother.
Proper tank.
Talassa out.
They have destroyed the bridge.
Watch their fire! They have the advantage.
For the Emperor!
That is Sergeant Ventia's assassin.
Their close quarter skills are truly without match.
Nice work, gents.
I have a route. Marking it now.
This plan of yours may actually work, Gadriel.
An idea is worthless without those that execute it.
I think my hearing is damaged. That sounded like humility.
I know, right? Oh, should I just... yeah, just do it.
They will not get past this.
We may as well add to the destruction. Whoa, he moved fast. I'm not trying to parry him, I'm trying to kill him.
Ceramite cannot shield them from my range.
That's why I wanted the multi-melter. We'll stick with the multi-melter.
Melter bomb prime. Special tactics ready. Help me!
I was trying to dodge.
Wretched heretics.
The problem is I'm trying to shoot instead of dodging. Where is he?
Need to reload.
There's a melter bomb there. Yeah, again, I saw him charging that. Whoa, can I not dodge out of that at all?
Reloading weapon.
That's what I wanted. No, drop your grenade, you fool.
Throwing melter bomb.
I fucking dodged. I didn't dodge that last one. I will give you that.
Better.
I thought I dodged that. I got lucky then again. We dropped him just before he dropped me. But it's a Hellbrew. They're massive demonic engines.
That thing was made to suffer, and it has.
Titus, Decimus has a hold on the obelisk controls. Throne that looks like torture, but he is holding fast.
Good.
The demon is further weakened.
Oh, you want me to watch?
Meridian.
It's 2 or 3.
Decimus.
I have a murderous headache, but the sight of that beast reeling is a fine tonic.
Well done, Decimus.
Indeed.
Permission to join the front lines.
Granted. My thanks, brothers.
Emperor be with you. Viridian out.
One more.
Do you hear that?
He just pops him. Nice.
Where are the traitors?
They are everywhere.
Honored brother, join us, and you may sate your rage and aid our cause.
Lead me to the slaughter.
Onward.
I will, brother. Honored brother. I was going to say I could do with a touch of health. Follow our... Oh, he just waited for us.
Your subtleties climbed. Vile sons of madness! Is he here?
He is not.
Pity. Then my hatred must be directed at his minions!
I agree. Wow, I mean, that was a lot of hatred.
Punch a hole in that Terminator! Changing magazine!
I would love to get a mission where you play as a Dreadnought.
I have slain a Terminator!
Your head is mine.
Your treachery ends now. War Gear Prime! Reload!
That abomination is mine! In the name of the Emperor, I cast you down!
Throws a rock.
Holy terror! We have our chance! Go! True purpose.
Hold, brother.
This one's mine, brother.
Excellent.
Lieutenant, excellent work. Rally on my position. Let us burn these heretics to ash.
Yes, my lord.
You're mine. The sheer force of will of Calgar. Everyone else is getting pushed back. And he is just holding his ground.
Calgar!
His hatred just pushing through. I mean, that's why he's the chapter master. It's cool, I like this slow-mo stuff. We're now in the Imperium.
Where is Lord Calgar? It was a trap.
Perhaps.
It's this. The Imperium.
If it is, we must move quickly.
Outside of time, outside of
We
space.
must find Calgar.
The dangerous will is inescapable. Even now we walk upon ancient paths laid out for us before the first mortal true breath. Come to me, brothers, that you may fulfill your final duties.
Our brothers, I hear them. Do not trust your senses.
Lord Calgar left you to rot in the Death Watch for a century, Brother Titus.
Coward! Cease cowering behind illusions!
Make a bulwark of your hatred, brothers.
I smell fear.
I smell crack grenades.
This will serve me well.
Gilliman's dog has been brought to heel.
Heretic! You died this day!
This is my domain. You are here by my invitation. I am offering you a chance to kneel.
Our chapter, sir, shall use your skull as a piss pot!
Nice grenade. Oh, shame. Calgar being a boss.
Lord Calgar!
His power's weakening.
Release him, and we shall do you the honor of ending you swiftly.
Release him! After all your efforts in bringing him to me!
Enough games! Silence this heretic.
One last dance before the strings are cut!
Well, there goes our cover.
Stand at my side, boy!
Only to sever your head from your body.
Right, I've got Guardian Relic, I've got Health, I've got Rage. I did parry that, he just missed his attack. Right in your forehead, you bitch. Oof. Yeah, he got me there.
Brothers!
Your pathetic companions are
You lie! You are no match for them, heretic! And so you deceive!
I have more glory, brothers.
Got him.
I shall lead
Ah, fuck. I could do with some ammo.
Restocking.
Watch, brothers.
Changing magazine.
Oh, I was in the parry. Again, that he jumped in and then he didn't do his attack. No, that's a dodge. That's a dodge.
The Demon Lord.
Oh, I ate that one. I ate that one as well. We can't harm it. I thought I had that. Put everything you can into him, brothers. It's nice that he attacks someone else.
The Warp Demon. Go for the eyes. All other attacks are useless. Attack the eyes, brothers.
I thought we were. I mean, I deserved some of that because half of my shots missed, but arguably, I'm out of ammo.
Munitions secured.
Yeah, I was trying to dodge, but I was also trying to get ammo, you prick. Good for Calgar. You see, you missed this.
Titus, his most precious warrior.
I know, I'm the best. Pretty sure I parried that.
Demon.
Well, you need to target it as well, don't forget.
Changing magazine.
We're dead.
The eyes. It is vulnerable there.
That felt like a failure. I think I had the wrong weapon. The burst fire wasn't helping me in that.
surrounded!
Kill as many as you can, brothers!
They are mere imitations.
More trickery!
Guard yourselves. Imura is weakening.
That last fight will leave him reeling.
Stay together. We must find a way out. Over there. Something is happening.
Watch your backs. He has eyes everywhere.
Lord Calgar!
It will be another illusion.
We shall find out.
Lord Calgar!
My words to you on Talasar. Speak them.
My lord!
Speak them, or be slain for an impostor.
Rules should never make a prisoner of intelligence.
Titus, it is good to see you.
Their sorcerer's power wavers. He is vulnerable.
See how his domain weakens as he does.
There is only one place left for him to hide.
Let us dig out the heretic.
I see him, inside the stream.
He prepares for another attack.
It is the artifact. It must be. There is almost limitless power within that shard.
Then we must make haste, brothers.
Pretty sure I parried that.
Those Martian fools! They had perfection in their grasp, but squandered it in blind ignorance. It flows through me in ever-growing waves of revelation. Yes! Yes! Liberate me from this imperfect realm! Endow me with divine knowledge!
Cover me! Brother, wait!
Go!
I do love that. Gadriel's like, wait, what are you gonna do? And Calgar's like, I trust you. Go have fun.
I see it all! Get up! All your service, all the suffering of humanity for the Tyranian Emperor. It's all for nothing!
Didn't see that, did you?
Rise, son of Gilliman.
Brother, it is over. You did it. Brother!
Rise, Titus. Your duty is not yet done. Emperor! For the Emperor!
I like it. I think the visuals are stunning. I think it plays very well. Like, the gameplay is some of the slickest I think I've ever experienced. Feels so good to play. Even when I'm not getting the parries and stuff, it still feels great. I think the voice acting is pretty spectacular. Fits it all. Some of the facial animations are a little wonky. But that's, you know, it's probably the console is rendering so much that it takes a second to load everything in, and I get that.
Lieutenant Demetrian Titus, your decisive actions have saved this system from ruin. And so it is with great pride that I now present you with an honor worthy of your deeds. The laurels of victory. Let every warrior of the Adeptus Astartes see that here stands the true measure of a son of Guilliman.
For the glory of Ultramar!
Courage and honor!
Company dismissed.
Forgive me, brother, that it took me so long to bring you home.
My lord, that is...
Fierce was my wrath when I learned of your detention. In their arrogant suspicion, the Inquisition failed to recognize the truth. That no evil will ever overcome a devotion such as yours.
Thank you, my lord.
There is a mission. It will take you away from the Second Company for a time.
As you command, Chapter Master.
The Brother Chaplain will brief you. It was he that suggested you for the task.
My lord, the Sword of Kalth is ready to depart.
Thank you, Captain. My ship will convey you to your destination. I shall be glad of your company.
Titus, it has been an honor.
It has indeed, my captain.
I hear you'll be taking your leave of us. Not for too long, I hope. Emperor guide you.
And you, sir. Brothers, I am called to serve elsewhere.
You'll be missed, my lord.
I will not forget the blood we have drawn together.
Nor shall we.
I owe you both a debt. You have restored my faith in brotherhood.
We shall await your return.
Courage and honor.
Courage and honor.
Titus,
Lord Calgar has informed you of your assignment. Good. I will brief you en route.
You are joining us.
I am.
Very good, my lord.
You have done well. You have won the trust of your brothers. And of the Chapter Master. But know this, Titus. The stain of suspicion never completely fades. I will be watching you. Should you falter on the path, for even a moment. I will show no mercy.
Leandros.
My lord, it is time.
Punch him in his ugly face. The traitorous bastard. I do like that he's become a chaplain, though. It kind of fits his character, I think, from what little I remember. Alright, time for Space Marine 3, yeah? Over 2 million plays in the first week. Time for Space Marine 3, I think. Okay, like I've said, graphically and none of that I can fault. The gameplay I can't fault. My biggest gripe, and you know, I haven't done any PvP, but I've done a chunk of PvE, the operations missions, and they all flow really nicely. They're fun to play. Even repeating the same old missions time and time again is just fun, especially when you're playing with friends. And that's where this game really shines, that multiplayer side. My biggest gripe with this, and I'm not well versed in 40k, I'm not well versed in Space Marine, and through this, and I understand Titus's story, and I know he starts in a place of abandonment and goes through a redemption arc and is now honoured of the chapter, and whatever mission he has is for the future. But what I want to say, this story kind of feels like the story of the first game. I like that they brought Calgar in, because he's a big name that the Warhammer fans know. Like, the people who don't know Warhammer will just see this guy in giant armour with 2 giant fists and Gatling guns on his hands, ploughing through, looking, you know, enemies, demons, whatever, looking cool. But there's... And obviously it's orcs in the first game, it's Tyranids in this, and then it switches to the Chaos side. I think it's Black Legion in the first game, and it's Thousand Sons in this one. 2 different chapters of basically the same thing. It just doesn't work as well for me if it was a fresh look at this. If it was purely just Tyranids, and you built your way up to, you know, fighting the Hive Tyrant, to fighting a Norn Emissary, to really focusing in on the Tyranid thing, because that is the big 40k lore thing right now, and that's for your 1%, well, not of this, probably 50% of people playing this are Warhammer nerds. But the Warhammer nerds would really, like, get that pushing the story forward. And it just feels like it is a rehash. Obviously they tease Necrons, or you get a little bit of Necrons, but you don't really get anything of them. Calgar, Gilliman is mentioned quite a lot, and what Gilliman's doing with this artifact, and you know, the Mechanicum, they just do what they want and claim that it's the will of the Omnisire. And a friend of mine told me that the story is the same, or plays out very similar, and it's the same beats, because the Imperium doesn't learn. And I get that, but I think also part of it is maybe it's been so long since the first game that people just don't remember it. I would have liked something slightly more from the story. It isn't a very long campaign. It doesn't need to be, honestly, because the other part of the campaign, the second half of the campaign, is in the currently 6 operations, and they're clearly signposted as you play through Titus's story where they would fit in and which team is doing what, and I think that's really cool. I like that mix of, you know, bringing in the multiplayer aspect and actually playing it kind of like Mass Effect 3, kind of like Andromeda did it as well. There's probably a few other games that have done that kind of thing. I think that really works quite well, and it gives you more of an idea of the wider feeling of what's going on, the bigger battle, the bigger picture. You're not just focused on your one character, you're focused on 3 squads. Or however it plays out, however you want it to play out. And you can customize your own character and do all the cool stuff that Warhammer nerds like. You know, I have a Space Marine chapter, I have my own chapter. It's, you know, that's what you do, and as you're part of the hobby, you just come up with ideas and lore and you build it around your own thing. And this gives you that feeling of doing that with the multiplayer stuff and the unlocks and all that stuff. And I can't, like I say, I can't really fault the game. I just wish that the campaign had been more. But it's probably one of the most spectacular looking games I have played. Maybe ever, but certainly for a very long time. It's just incredible, and it really brings the world of 40k to life in a beautifully rendered way, very fluid. I mean, I've been playing this, me and my friend Ben, we did this co-op the night it came out, and we burned through the entire campaign. This is the third time I've finished this campaign in a week, because I've done it co-op with Aimless and Mark. Videos are on the channel, and I played it with Ben the night of, and we just burned our way through. As I say, it's not very long, but it pulls you in, and you miss so much when you're playing co-op. So I would say if you want to play for the story, or you want to play for more of an idea of what's going on in the world and the cool little references, and there is so many references, play it solo. Even stick it on easy difficulty and just play it to enjoy the surrounding area and the detail, because oh, it's incredible, absolutely incredible. I cannot fault Saber, and I've not really played much World War Z, but I'm told that this is very World War Z. It fits that feeling, and they've made some massive leaps in the technology, but it gives you that satisfying play, very much like from what I'm told World War Z does. And I think Saber have really cemented themselves as quite a solid studio. There's a lot of goodwill behind this campaign. There was a lot of goodwill, you know, behind World War Z as well, I think. And I think that these little studios, you know, the big boys have sort of fallen away a little bit, and these little smaller studios are now really picking up, starting to shine and make wonderful games, and I cannot wait to see what they do next. Obviously there's going to be more PvE stuff, there's going to be more PvP stuff, there's going to be more chapter heraldry and things added for your customization as well. We'll talk about that down the line, because I am, you know, I have the first season pass. I don't know if I'll be buying any more, because for all the gameplay stuff it is free. You don't need to pay anything extra than the base game so far to get all of what's promised gameplay wise and weapon wise and game mode wise, and that's good. I really appreciate that fresh look at not trying to screw your customers and your player base out of money. So again, kudos to Saber and to Focus for allowing them to be able to do that, and also Games Workshop, because they have quite a money grabbing company. I mean, their stuff is incredibly expensive, and they need this. Here we go, the controller's gone. They need games like this to bring new blood into the hobby, be it 40k, be it you know, the fantasy side of things, Necromunda, whatever. There's even the Lord of the Rings game that they're doing a massive release for the new Lord of the Rings film. Games Workshop is huge. They're making not infinite money, but they're making a ridiculous amount of money, and their stuff is incredibly expensive. But I had more fun playing this than ever rolling dice on the table. This just scratches every itch that I want from an action game. Makes me want to play Gears of War again, which is no bad thing. But this is very Gears of War. It meets Doom from what I've played of the Doom remakes. And it sells you on the power fantasy of being a souped up human in bulky armor with very, you know, damaging guns. Seriously, you know, a bolter's bullet is a grenade, basically. Like, and you feel that, you see it, you just get swept up in the feeling, and we need more games to do this. So many games I've played recently that, yeah, I've enjoyed, but it's felt a bit procedural, it's felt a bit formulaic. The biggest one, Office Cat, that's cool. Like, I really criticised Dragon Age Inquisition, and I know it's an old game, it's not really fair to criticise it when I'm talking about Space Marine 2. But there is a point to this, don't worry. The gameplay loop of Dragon Age Inquisition, the combat, for me, I find really boring and just disinterested. I don't get anything out of how they have portrayed the gameplay loop in that game. In this scratches every itch that I have. I want to see more games take on this approach. Can you imagine a Halo game like this? Gears of War like this, where you're less using cover, you're more pushing forward third-person action fantasy. Doesn't even have to be a known IP. Anything you want, like this kind of thing, where it's a very rewarding gameplay loop. Yes, I've got problems with a parry. Yes, I can't time a dodge properly. I'm blaming the controller, although half of it is me, and I'm fully aware of that. But at the end of the day, gaming is about having fun. It's about enjoying the moments, be it in a campaign solo, with your friends, playing multiplayer, however you want to engage with that game. It's about having fun for me. And if you want to charge people, this game's £60, $70, whatever euros, I don't know. But it's not cheap. It's not a very long campaign. There's also co-op, there's also multiplayer, but it's at this current time, at launch, it's 6 PvE maps, and I don't know how many PvP maps, but there's 3 game modes, I believe. But I can say, without a shadow of a doubt, that I have had every bit of value out of this game in the first week already. If I never played it again, it would be 60 quid very well spent. And I can't fault it. I absolutely love this. For the faults that I've picked out, you know, no game is really perfect, unless it's a GTA, even they're not perfect. You know, a Red Dead, a Witcher 3, that kind of thing. It's very rare that you get a perfect game. The last one, I think, that had the kind of hype and buzz around Space Marine 2 was Baldur's Gate 3. We saw how big that is. Space Marine 2, 2 million players in the first week. Still selling, probably. Special thanks to Aim Assist. I hope that's a joke, that's probably someone, but, you know, yeah, we need a bit of that aim assist. Certainly I do on console. But it's just an absolute joy to have something, and I was looking forward to this game. And this is the first time in years, maybe a decade, that I have been excited for a game. I have been desperately wanting to play a game, and on day one, alright, early access, but the first day of wide release, it works properly, it delivers a fairly polished, in fact an incredibly polished experience, and everything is there, and everything works. There's a few bugs, obviously, there was issues with matchmaking and stuff, and you're gonna get those things when you bring in servers and stuff that haven't been tested on such a scale. But there's such a wide number of players. Like, it shouldn't be a positive that a game releases and isn't broken. But I feel like that's the day and age that we're in. And this needs to be the new standard. Games developers, games publishers, they need to hold themselves to the standard that Larian have set, that Saber have set, with releasing games that work. Yes, Baldur's Gate had 3 years early access to tweak these things and test a lot of these things with their community. That's fine for a game like that, but this one that just dropped, I'm not even aware that there was a full open beta. It's just so good, so fluid, so polished. This is what games should be about. It shouldn't be release it and then we'll fix it in the next 6 months. You release a finished product and you add more to it if you want to. That's how it should be, and that's what this delivers. This is not a 10 out of 10 game. It's probably an 8 out of 10 game. But when I play it, I feel 10 out of 10. I just get so hyped up about it, and I just enjoy it so much. I'm pretty sure that came through, but hopefully you got that from me playing this. And I'm gonna probably play the campaign again at some point in the next couple of years. I hope to play it quite frequently with friends. We're gonna do, at some point, an ultra hard difficulty run. That will be off stream. I think I'm done streaming the campaign for this and recording the campaign. But honestly, if you were on the fence with this, you don't even need to know 40k. You don't even need to know anything about Games Workshop or Warhammer. I think there is enough in this game to just enjoy it and have fun with friends. This is a real beer and bros game. This is the kind of game, when Halo 3 came out, we'd sit there, you know, split screen, crate of beers, 24, 50 beers, whatever, depending on how many people were there, and you'd split screen Halo multiplayer campaign, whatever you wanted. I don't think this has split screen, I might be wrong, but this is the kind of game where I could get together with 3 friends or 6 friends or however many's in PvP. We all have our headsets on, we're all just having a laugh, we're having a couple of drinks, just kicking back and enjoying the time that we're spending together. And we would make memories. I can't tell you the last game I played where I remembered certain big things that I played co-op, but I will remember taking on the Hellbrute for the first time. Just the absolute panic in mine and Ben's voices when it popped up for the first time. The absolute punishment that we took trying to get through it. Just little things like that. When the demon shows up in the cutscene towards the end, the big Lord of Change or whatever he's called. It's just epic, and I'm connected to the lore, so it hits me harder than it hits someone who isn't, but it's still fucking cool. I cannot sing this game's praises enough, and I hope that the content that they add, and they're adding a horde mode, so you know I'm going to be super excited about that, but I hope that the content that they add continues to rejuvenate sort of elements of the play that people will, and this is going to get hammered before we get new content, people will play this so much that they will need to take a break. That's fine. I hope that people come back for the new content, they try out the new weapons, and that this game has a very successful and a very long lifespan. And if we do get Space Marine 3 by Saber, and the numbers are pretty good, never say never, but you never know. It took a long time to get Space Marine 2 made. And Saber have a lot of things going on, I think. They're doing the KOTOR remake as well. And there was another game that I think they were doing, or they were looking at doing, but I can't remember what it was. So they're a big studio, but they're also doing a lot of things. But I hope that whoever picks up the next part of Titus's story for Space Marine 3, they do it with the same passion, the same reverence, and the same love for the fans and the franchise that Saber have delivered into this. Every single one of the people that has worked on this game has worked on it and shown their passion and their pride for what they're doing for the universe, for the characters, for the gameplay, for the technical aspects. I cannot fault any one of them. Saber, you've knocked it out of the park and then some, and I wish you every success in the future. And I hope that you can build on this moment and really solidify yourself as one of the best gameplay loop developers of the generation, because this is it's perfect. I know I'm going on about the gameplay loop and the power fantasy, but they nail it. They are just, I feel like this game was made for me. And it could be in any franchise. It could be any other IP. Just the combat loop is so satisfying, and it just, there's something primal in me that is awakened and sings as I'm swinging my weapons around, or hip firing, or sniping, or whatever. I adore it, and I'm so thankful that this game delivers it, and that this game delivered everything it has since launch. Because I was expecting it to be broken, and boy was I wrong. Anyway, thank you very much for listening to me prattle on. Yeah, let me know what you thought in the comments. Let me know if you're going to be picking it up. Obviously, I'm going to leave the credits to run in honor of Saber and everybody to do with this. I'll let the rest of them play out. So enjoy this repeated images and the Astartes and the cast and everything. I don't know what we're going to be playing next, but we'll be back with something. I'll see you all in the next one. you.